Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. It's Tony, your adult general nurse practitioner here again. I know it's been a while. I'm sorry. But I'm back and I made up my mind on the way home today that I'm going to make a video. So here I am. Thank you for all the new subscribers. It's like every time I take a long break in between videos, I gain more subscribers. So maybe that's the secret. Anyway, thank you for tuning in to the material I have been presenting. This video, I'd like to just catch you up real quick. I mean, this could be a long video because a lot has happened since the last time I made a video. But let me just kind of give the TLDR version, okay? I have left the long-term care position that I was in that brought me to New Mexico. I'm no longer there as of the beginning of April. Yeah, okay. Yeah, beginning of April, I left my position with that organization. And shall I go into why I left? You know, I kept making videos or started to make videos about my reasons for leaving and then I scrapped them. But I would say I'll probably make a separate video about the reasons why I left. Suffice it to say, I was extremely unhappy. In the beginning, I had high hopes because when I was in my NP program in clinicals, my last semester of clinicals was a long-term care rotation. And I absolutely enjoyed it. I thought, yes, this is what I'm going to do. I absolutely love this. And then when I got into an actual real full-time position, it was just not the same. And I don't think it's the position itself. I think it varies from facility and the employees working in the said facility. So, in my clinicals, the facilities my preceptor went to, they had their stuff together. And it wasn't perfect. It was far from that because my preceptor ran into some, problems during our clinicals and we saw her butt heads with people. But this experience I had was by far the absolute worst. It took me back to nursing school. My first semester of clinicals was in a nursing home, and I vowed to myself at that point that I would never work in a nursing home, at least as a nurse. Back then, I didn't think about anything about nurse practitioner, but I know as a nurse, I vowed never to work in a nursing home, and I stuck by that. I survived my RN career without having to work in a nursing home. But I really thought that that's where I was going to end up as an NP. And yeah, that's not the case. So I quickly, I wouldn't say quickly, a position at a VA CBOC or community-based outpatient clinic here in the same town I'm working in opened up around August, I would say. I happened to see the position posted in August through one of those Facebook ads when Facebook was posting job ads. And by the time I saw it, went to the VA website, the position was closed. So I found it peculiar. At that point, I wasn't at the point of, I need to get out of this job, I need to find something else. I just happened to see it and I was intrigued because I didn't realize the VA had a CBOC in Gallup, New Mexico. So I was pleasantly intrigued, and I've always wanted to work for the VA. So fast forward to December, I was really at my wit's end at that point, and I was talking to the dietitian who used to work kind of per diem in the long-term care facilities. He worked full-time for the VA, and he told me they were looking for providers in their home-based primary care program. So I gave him my information. I'm like, yeah, give your boss my information. I went in. And I think about 3 days after that is when I saw another posting for the same CBOC for an in-house, in the primary care office, for a nurse practitioner, and I jumped on it. So I applied mid-December. By the end of December, I was contacted, and the ball started rolling. Interviewed in January, and yada yada yada. I was presented with a job offer in March. Gave my notice for um, the company I was working for. And I'll say it's Genesis Physician Services. So that's the company I was working for. And I gave notice, and I was out of there beginning of April. I ended my job with Genesis on a Friday, and I started with the VA on a Monday. It's what I do. I don't know why I keep doing it, but that's what I do. I never take a break in between jobs, and I jumped right in. Had a pretty, I would say it was a pretty good orientation, about 3 weeks long. Before I did it in Albuquerque at the main VA here in New Mexico, and then I came in to Gallup at the CBOC here and sat with the nurse practitioner that's there for a week. And then after that, I kind of just catch up on, the modules you have to do on a computer when you're new. So caught up on those until they got my schedule or my grid together, as they call it, to make sure everything is in line and ready to take on patients. So I'm still in the ramp up period, but I feel like I'm in my zone. Um, when I was with Genesis, I just had this longing to get back into primary care. As you all know, or those who are new who don't know, prior to moving to New Mexico, I was volunteering with an internal medicine physician in Houston in his primary care clinic, and I absolutely loved it. I enjoyed primary care. Not many nurse practitioners like primary care. I would say most that I've spoken to, or most that I've seen post, in forums, Facebook, or whatever, they absolutely hate primary care. And I went into it, in clinicals with that fear, like, oh man, primary care is going to be something. And in clinicals, I fell in love with it. And, I found myself longing to get back in it when I was in long term care. So when I got the opportunity to get back in it through this VA position, I could not help but jump at the opportunity, and I'm forever grateful that I got in. I'm happy. I look forward to work in the morning. When I wake up in the morning, I don't dread it. When I pull up to work, I don't sit in my vehicle for 30, 45 minutes before I go in. I really enjoy what I do. I don't know if it's a service part, serving those who served our country, but just that combined with being back in primary care, and just I feel like I'm actually doing something, and it's nice. I'm applying what I learned in school on a daily basis, and I'm continually learning. It's a great team here at the New Mexico VA, and I couldn't ask for anything more. So that is it for now. I will make a separate video on the reasons, some of the reasons. I can't possibly go into all the reasons, but I'll touch on some top ones as to why I left my position with Genesis Physician Services. Um, I don't think it's, a bing or ding on the company itself. I think long term care in general, the industry has issues. And this particular facility, I was, between two facilities, and one was worse than the other. So I will leave it at that. And, I'll make a video about why I left. And what it was a culmination, of course, because things didn't happen overnight. I noticed a couple things probably within a month of my arrival into the position, and it just kind of a domino effect, and things just got worse and worse and worse, and it came to a head to the point where, like, when I saw a position open, I applied and I left. So there you have it. Just a quick comeback to let you know what's going on. So I will catch you later in the next video. Um, I always say I try to make it sooner than later, but I'm not gonna make that promise. But I'm hoping to make it sooner than later. I'm thinking I'm gonna make it tomorrow. I'll probably make it tomorrow morning, but wait a while before posting it. So keep you keep you wanting more. All right. Okay. So I will talk to you soon. You have a lovely, lovely day, week, weekend, whenever I post this and whenever you're watching it, okay? I will talk to you soon. Later. Bye.